Okay, let me give you guys some more practice. So given this function here, f of x equals this whole thing here. Given this function here, my question is, what does this function look like? F of 4x. Okay, so start off by sketching this function, and then once you've got this function, then you can start sketching this function. But I'm going to start by guiding you on how you can sketch this line here. Well, your eyes should first zoom into this here. You can see it's a quadratic, but it's a negative quadratic. So you know it's going to be something like this, an upside down U. Okay. The other thing you should notice is that the intercept is 12, and when x is small, the gradient will be -4. So it's going to be something like this. The intercept 12, gradient -4. So it's going downhill like this. Okay, and you know it's going to be an upside down quadratic, so it's going to be something like this. Okay, and to find out the two roots here, you would factorize this whole thing here. Okay, factorize it. Then that will give you the two roots, and then if you want to find out this point here, the highest point, you would complete the square. I've done a whole section on how to get from here to the graph earlier, to this graph earlier here. Okay, so if you don't understand how you do it, then watch some of the earlier videos. But first, we are good with working with quadratic when this is positive. So we would factor out this minus here. So from here we would factor out the minus. Okay, so it then becomes this. You see what's inside here. So well, this x squared is positive. So we are good with working with x squared being positive. So yeah, so factor out the minus, then this whole thing here, well, the x squared will be positive, which is what we're used to. And then from this, just concentrate on what's in the brackets here. Factorize the whole thing. So this will give you this bubble multiplied with this bubble. So by looking at this here, you can tell that one of the roots will be 6. One of the roots will be -6. The other root being +2. So your graph looking like this. Okay, this here is 2. This here is -6. Okay, and to find out this here, you would start from here to find out this point here. Hang on, to find out this point here. You would start here and then complete the square on this section here. So from here you would get to here. Okay, and then you would complete the square. So this here tells you that the highest point is when this is -2. So this bit here, this point here is -2, comma 16 here. Okay, comma 16. Okay, +16, and there's a reason why it's +16, because of this minus here. But my point is that starting from here, you can and it's possible to work all the way through here and get to this graph here. Okay, I've done lots of videos on this, so you might have to scroll back. So this point here is -2. So this here is -2 here, and this here is +16. Not to scale, okay, because from here to here is +2. Here is -6. So the question here is, well, this line here is f of x. The question is, what does f of 4x look like? Okay, remember when this is on the inside, everything will get squeezed inwards. Okay, so well, anyway, sketch f of 4x. What does that look like? And also come up with an equation for this function here. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so given this is f of x, we want to know f of 4x. Now f of 4x, everything's going to get squashed inwards. So everything's going to get squashed inwards like this. Everything's going to get squashed inwards. Okay, well, it's going to get squashed by a factor of 4. So that means that means from here to here is 6. So I have to move. So, well, I'm going to have to move this point here to here. Okay, because it's getting squashed by a factor of 4. And if this, on the right hand side, well, looking at this distance here, I would split this into 4 equal parts, and then I would need to move this point to here. Okay, so that will give me the new the graph of the new function. So let's do it. So currently, hang on, currently, wait there. I need to transfer. Hang on, I need to transfer this point to hang on, one, split it into 4 equal parts. So I need to transfer this point to here. Okay, so hang on, let me clear this. So I need to move this point here to here. Okay, so let's do this. So this is currently the left hand side. So I'm going to squash it. Hang on, I'm going to squash it inwards. So it will look something like this. So the new function will look something like this. Okay. Yeah. So and then this right hand side here, I'm going to squash it. Hang on. So I'm going to squash it. So from here, I need to move it to somewhere over here. So the right hand side being this thing here, I'm going to squash this. So hang on. So squash it. Yeah, yep. So it will look something like this. Okay. So your new function, this here is f of 4x. Okay, roughly speaking. So here it will look something like this. It's steeper. Well, the equation for this line here. Well, let's go back to the original here. Okay, so this is f of x here. If we want to know f of 4x, well, a quick way of doing this is just to get this 4x and then put it into each of these here. Okay, that becomes your x here. So you put it into here. So the equation will be, hang on, the equation will be so looking at this, so your new equation will be this. Hang on. So you put the 4x into the x here. So you have minus 4x squared, and then minus 4. Well, you need to put 4x into this x here. 4x. Okay, and then you've got your 12 at the end. So now it's just a matter of tidying this up. So this one here becomes, well, remember, you've got to do the power first. So this would be 16x squared, and don't forget is a minus. Okay, and then here you've got minus 16x, and then plus 12. So the equation for the new function will be this. Okay.